Hello everyone, welcome back to Sapo Channel 2. In today's video, we are diving into one of the most crucial systems in our body, the circulatory system. This system is responsible for transporting oxygen, nutrients, and waste products throughout our body. We'll be breaking down the key components from the structure and function of the heart to the different pathway that blood follows. By the end of this video, you'll have a clearer understanding of how this intricate system works to keep us alive and healthy. So let's get started. Components of the circulatory system. The human circulatory system is made up of three parts: the heart, blood vessels, and the blood itself. The human heart keeps all the blood in the circulatory system flowing. Blood travels to all parts of your body through a network of blood vessels. It transports respiratory gases and substances throughout the body. The heart acts as a pump, circulating blood through the arteries, veins, and capillaries, ensuring that all tissues receive the oxygen and nutrients they need to function. Heart structure. The human heart is a four-chambered muscular organ. The heart is enclosed in a pericardial sac that is lined with a parietal layers of serous membrane. Layers of the heart wall. Three layers of tissues form the heart wall. The outer layer of the heart wall is epicardium. The middle layer is myocardium, and the inner layer is called endocardium. Heart function in circulatory system. The heart has four chambers, two atria and two ventricles. The right atrium receives oxygen poor blood from the body and pumps it to the right ventricle. The right ventricle pumps oxygen poor blood to the lungs. Now, the left atrium receives oxygen-rich blood from the lungs and pumps it to the left ventricle. Now, the left ventricle pumps the oxygen-rich blood through the aortic valves into the aorta, the main artery that takes oxygen-rich blood out to the rest of the body. Circulatory pathways. It consists of pulmonary circulation and systemic circulation. Pulmonary circuit. Pulmonary circulation transports oxygen-poor blood from the right ventricle to the lungs. Then it returns the oxygen-rich blood to the left atrium. The systemic circulation provides the functional blood supply to all body tissues. It carries oxygen and nutrients to the cells and brings back carbon dioxide and waste products. Systemic circulation carries oxygenated blood from the left ventricle through the arteries to the capillaries in the tissues of the body. From tissues capillaries, the oxygenated blood returns through a systemic of veins to the right atrium of the heart. In pulmonary circulation, blood is pumped from the right ventricle to the lungs. In the lungs, the blood is oxygenated and returns to the left atrium to complete the circuit. Anatomy and function of the heart valves. The heart has four chambers, two upper chambers, atria, and two lower chambers, ventricles. The valves prevent the backward flow of blood. Valves are actually flaps, leaflets, that act as one-way inlets for blood coming into ventricles and one-way outlets for blood leaving the ventricle. Mitral valve. This valve is located between the left atrium and the left ventricle. Tricuspid valve. This valve is located between right atrium and right ventricle. Aortic valve. The aortic valve is located between the left ventricle and the aorta. Pulmonary valve. The pulmonary valve is located between the right ventricle and the pulmonary artery. In the diagram below, you can see location of each of these valves. Heart sounds. Heart sounds are created from blood flowing through the heart chambers as the cardiac valves open and close during the cardiac cycle. Atrial systole. Atria contract and remaining blood is pushed into ventricles. Ventricular systole and the production of the first heart sound. The first LUB sound is produced when the atrial valves, the tricuspid and bicuspid valves close at the beginning of the ventricular systole. Second heart sound. The second heart sound is produced by the closure of the aortic and pulmonary valves. Cardiac cycle. Atrial systole. This takes 0.1 second. In this phase, blood enters the ventricles from the atria. The ventricles are filled with blood. Isovolumic contraction starts in this phase. This phase is the shortest phase of the cardiac cycle. Ventricular systole. This takes 0.3 seconds. During ventricular systole, the pressure in the ventricle increases. The atrioventricular valves close and the semilunar valves open, and the blood flows from the right ventricle into the pulmonary artery and from the left ventricle into the aorta. Ventricular diastole. This takes 0.4 seconds. During ventricular systole, atrial diastole has already started. After the end of the systole of the ventricles, diastole of the ventricles has started and all four cavities receive blood. So as you see, the whole cycle takes 0.8 seconds. The cardiac cycle is complete. The heart contracts approximately 75 times in a second, with each cardiac cycle lasting for about 0.8 seconds at rest. So that's a wrap up on our deep dive into the human circulatory system. I hope this video helped clarify how the heart and its components work together to keep the body functioning smoothly. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more educational content. Feel free to leave any questions you might have in the comments below section. And I'll see you in the next video. Take care and stay healthy.